Well, fam, lights out. It's game time. Headed out for my first day back at work. All my gear. Let's do this. Well, fam, here it goes. About to pull in the parking lot for the first time in 8 freaking weeks. Woo! It almost feels like my first day at work. Just kind of curious to see what the environment looks like. All of us with masks on and not interacting like we normally do, not fist bumping, not high-fiving. Here it goes. All right, fam. Your boy's walking the Green Mile. First day back after 8 weeks. Woo! Got my lunch bag, my computer on my back, if y'all can see that. And we're gonna get in here, we're gonna get all set up. We're gonna get my personal coffee pot, my water warmer, and my kettle. I'm gonna get my kettle all set up, instant coffee. I'm not doing anything that's communal. We're not gonna be touching the microwave. I got my Hot Logic in my desk. So we're going to take care of my food needs. I'm trying to intermittent fast, so my first meal won't be until about 11:30. So things are changing. This is the new normal. So y'all wish me luck. And like I said, I can't record inside the facility. I work in a government contract facility. So I'll be recording when I leave, maybe like at lunch and this afternoon. Y'all wish me luck. It's your boy. Peace. All right, fam. I made it to 8:30 break. No incidents. A lot of us, this is our first day back to work. So we all were kind of like, trying to keep our distance, but we all were kind of welcoming each other back to work. And it went relatively well. And not as depressed as I thought I would be after being in the comfort of my own home for 8 solid weeks. So right now, like I said, it's 8:30, taking a break. I'm headed back to the Jeep. I'm taking my lunch pail. I was just using the net basically to transport all my stuff like my coffee pot, my instant coffee, my lunch. I was just using that basically just to transport that stuff in. So now I'm gonna take it back to the Jeep because I don't want to carry it out when I leave this afternoon. In the afternoon when I leave, I just like being, kind of loose and loosey-goosey. So, like I said, it's just a quick update. Everything is going relatively well. I'm not having withdrawals yet. Cause I've been used to just sitting around the house, half the time in my pajamas, half the time in sweatpants. And now I gotta do the doggone thing. I gotta do it professionally. And here we are. All right, fam, we're gonna shut it down for now. And we'll have another update at lunch at around 11:30. By the way, that'll be my first meal because I'm still trying to do the intermittent fasting. And I've been doing that for about 2 weeks at home. It's been working well. Like I said, I think earlier or in an earlier video, I lost about 9-10 pounds since I've been off. and I would have thought I would have gained weight, but the intermittent fasting is working. And I'm eating whatever I want, but I'm just doing it during a 6-7 hour window, and it's working. But we'll do a separate video on that when I probably about halfway to my goal. I really need to lose about 50 pounds. And when we get to 25 pounds, we'll do an update. I'll fill you in, tell you all about it. But for right now, Big Dad is going to open up the Jeep. And we're gonna relax for a half hour or so. Well, I'll take that back. It's my break, 15 minutes. I was thinking it was lunch. We're gonna relax for a minute and head back in the facility. Y'all take care. I'll update you soon. It's a beautiful freaking day here in Southwest Louisiana. Woo! All right, fam. Day one update. It's lunchtime. First and foremost, y'all check out this spot I just scored. This is gonna be my parking spot from now on. Y'all can't even see from on the camera. I got shade. It's a sunny day. I got shade. I forgot to bring my freaking lawn chair. I took it out so Fitzgerald could ride with me a week or so ago, and I forgot to put my lawn chair in. But from now on, you see that little spot right here? That's where I'm gonna be parked. I'm gonna put my lawn chair right here. I set up my little cooker or my food that I warm in my Hot Logic, and this is gonna be my new normal. All right, speaking of new norms, there's a couple of things. I took a few notes, and this is my day one update, my first day back to work, lunch edition. First and foremost, normally at this time of day, I would be probably in the cafeteria. Occasionally I would bring my own food, and occasionally I would go somewhere and maybe pick up something. I think the cafeteria is open. I didn't even ask, I didn't go, because I'm hearing that when they do open, it's gonna be kind of get and go. You just get whatever you want, a sandwich or whatever the case may be, and I'm not sure you'll be sitting down in there anymore. And I just don't want to be in that crowd. If you are, even if they are, it's going to be congested, and just trying to get used to this new normal. And I don't want to get back into my old routine, because believe it or not, over this whole thing, I haven't had a cold, I haven't been sick. So I think this works for me. Just kind of being socially distant. I still speak to my buddies. You know, we don't do any handshaking or anything like that, but I think this is gonna work for me. The second thing, we have to wear our mask, as you can see, and I know they recommend that you don't have it down around your neck or whatever, but hey, this thing gets really bothers your ears and stuff. My wife had told me about that. She's a nurse, so I try to give myself a break wherever I can. I'm out here by myself, so be it. The next thing I learned, we still have to practice social distancing. We still try to keep our 6 foot apart. But I noticed, you know, of course, we've all worked together for 20 plus years, so you still see people kind of getting together and doing their thing. The next thing I've learned is there have been 0 cases of coronavirus on my site. No one here has contracted the disease. So people are feeling kind of comfortable right now. So you're gonna see less social distancing and people kind of behaving as normal, just the way it is. Everybody gotta kind of fend for themselves and do their own thing. Now, that's an overview on everything in general, my first day back. Personally, this is what happened to me. I was unaware. When I left that day, I kind of thought when they announced that we wouldn't be coming back, I got an email from my boss, and I had already gone home for the weekend. And we take our computers home on the weekend, so we're on call, so we can kind of take care of any issue that may arise. So I was unprepared. I left my refrigerator plugged in, and I left a bag of sweet peas in there, I think some mixed vegetables, some cheese, and an egg. Now, remember, I've been home for 8 weeks. A couple of my coworkers had been back for a week or so, but they never noticed anything because I hadn't opened my refrigerator. The door hadn't been opened. I opened the door to my refrigerator this morning to check the condition, and all hell broke loose. We had lost electricity for an entire weekend about 2 weekends ago. Those 2 bags of vegetables spoiled, and oh my goodness, it smelled like a dead rat in my office. So I spent the first hour of my morning cleaning out my refrigerator. I sprayed it. We still don't know if we'll be able to salvage it or not because it stinks. So that's how my first day went back. Other than that though, it's been great. I thought I was gonna be a little depressed after being home for so long, but I'm taking it quite well. I've been doing this for 24 years, so it's kind of like coming back home. And 8 weeks ain't that long when you think about it in comparison to 24 years. So it really is going quite well today. As you can see, I'm out here in the Jeep, and I would be sitting in my lawn chair like I said earlier, but I forgot it. But I've already done my lunch. But like I said, I'm going to be doing some intermittent fasting. So I had my first meal at about 10:30. So right now I have a piece of banana bread my mother-in-law made me. So I'll be having that for lunch. And I don't know if y'all know anything about intermittent fasting, but within that my window is about 8 hours. I haven't disciplined myself enough yet to make it. What y'all hear in the background is an aircraft. They're testing one of the aircraft. But I haven't disciplined myself enough yet to do the 18 hours not eating and then 6 hour window. So I have an 8 hour window right now. But I noticed though, since I've been doing it, like I said, I lost 10 pounds. And within that window, I can pretty much eat whatever I want. I've eaten cookies. I've had a slice of cake on certain days. I had a bowl of ice cream along with my meals. But if you stay within that window and you let your body do its thing for 18 to 20 hours, it works. As of yet, I haven't had a problem with it. So we'll do a separate video on that later. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick lunch update on what was going on here at work, my first day back to work. And like I said, it's been going really well. We've had a lot of laughs. We've done a lot of catching up. Me and my co-workers, we've talked about the virus, whether they believe it's, they all believe it's legit, but we talked about whether they believe it is it's been exaggerated or not. So it's been, educational to say the least. So that's my lunch update. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video. I'm going to drop this segment, and I'll catch y'all up on my way home this afternoon to let you know how the rest of the day went. And I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this banana bread, and I'll see y'all in a couple of hours on my way home. Peace. All right, fam. Day 1 in the books. It's over. It was an interesting day. 8 weeks off. Came back wearing a mask all day, which my wife warned me. She's a nurse, and I kind of dismissed her, but she's saying wearing that thing for 7-8 hours, hell, just a couple of hours, is too much. There's too much pressure on your ears with the strap. I got to get one of the surgical ones that tie behind your head so I can at least look like a surgeon. I wasn't smart enough to be one, but at least I could look like one. My refrigerator, electricity went out for a weekend. I had a sour refrigerator. I cleaned it out, threw everything away. I sprayed it, I sprayed the motor. So I think we got that behind us. We're practicing social distancing. I normally take a nap every day. I get sleepy around lunchtime, but now I can't do that anymore. So I got to recondition my body to stay up all day, try to sleep all night. So it's been interesting. But we're back in the game, and that's been my day 1 back to work, first day back to work after 8 weeks of quarantine. I made it, we made it, woo-hoo! Yeah! It kind of felt like my first day on a new job. That's how long I had been off. The only other time in my career that I've been off for that amount of time was when I had my motorcycle wreck about 13 years ago, I think it was. And I was off from work for 3 months because I was recovering from all my my surgeries. And That's about the longest time I've ever been off at one single time. And that whole time wasn't fun because I was going through a lot of medical stuff. But this one, I enjoyed it. 57 years old, looking real forward to retirement. All right, fam. Well, I hope y'all got a little bit of a insight on my first day back to work after being off for so freaking long due to this quarantine and social distancing. I hope this video has been somewhat informative. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you do, as usual, give her a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give her a thumbs down and a brief reason why in the comment section. If you like what we're doing here, this and that, do consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosie. Y'all have a great day, a great week, a great work week, and a great 2020. Peace.